Yeah, buddy. I got another question for y'all. Because they asked me, so I ask y'all. Is the BBL taking over? Plastic surgery, BBL, body augmentation. So somebody asked me, what do men really think about BBLs? Me personally, times is changing. We really don't know. You never really know what the thing is until you had some time with the thing. Meaning, early when you had things such as cancer, certain diseases, chickenpox, measles, anything, it took even with the pandemic, it's gonna take time for us to really see what the results of this phenomenon is. I didn't think it was gonna go where it's going because in the beginning I wasn't really that involved in it or I didn't really understand what it was. But now with the podcasting, I've been doing just a lot of visual research and information research based on Google and doing reactions. And I'm able to see how big and widespread the phenomenon is. Uh I don't like to, but I can slip here and there just based on conversations I may have with women. I don't like to tell a woman what she should and shouldn't do with her body. However, when I see things affecting you outside of that, then I may try to give you some advice if you want it, if you ask me for it, or things of that nature. I'm not just gonna throw it out there. I've been asked these things, so I come with a perspective. So if a doctor was to say to a young lady, I would recommend you doing this, not this, but we want to do what we want, and as a result, this young lady has some sort of medical conditions or she passed away. I think that's something that women should look at because we really want to display a love for each other. And now the times has changed to where I don't know why the reasons why women doing it. I got 50% of women telling me, well, we do it because this is what y'all attracted to. Then I got another 50% of women saying we do it because we want to feel better about ourselves. And then you got another multitude of women saying they against it and they for. So it's they confused within themselves. But as far as the rate of which I see the increase in it, body augmentations for women has leaped. It's very high. So even though you get guys talk down on makeup, talk down on BBLs, and it's here and it's not going anywhere. It's here. They're gonna invent more and more. They got things to where they saying a guy could get 6 inches or up to 6, 7, 8 inches added to his height, which I don't understand because you're gonna be tall, but your upper body gonna be small. Super, super, super goofy. But what I learned about men or people, well, I want to say men because I'm a man and this is where I come from. I've been through a lot of things in my life and I've never been compromised to a point where I feel like I need to change certain things about me unless it's for health. It's better if you slow down on drinking, slow down on fatty foods, slow down on acids, slow down on certain things you're eating for health reasons, and work out to keep your metabolism up, to keep your body up, to keep your testosterone up. So for those purposes, I think everybody should do certain things. But I've been doing me for my entire life because I went through things early in my life and I didn't understand, and I had to walk in that. And I learned that if you walk in that, no matter your walk, no matter how you talk, no matter where your imperfections at, what people think you can still have a joyous, inspirational, fulfilled. It could just be you can still have a great relationship with God. You can have an amazing life, but it takes a level of knowing who you are, which in today's lingo we call that integrity. But if you know who you are, you have to walk in that. And when you walk in that, it don't matter who saying things about you, cause you walking in that, you fine. They over there frustrated with whatever they're going through because their integrity compromised. And it's baseless and their value system is shallow. So my perspective on women that's doing the BBL, because your body is proportioned a certain way, visually, it might be aesthetically pleasing, but under that, it gotta be something because we all understand how gravity works. It don't matter what technology give you. We all understand that they're engineered, profound piece of machinery called an airplane. We all understand how it works. I'm not talking about the technology of it. I'm talking about the basic biology of it. It cannot go up in the air. If they go up 20,000, 10,000, 30,000, them air shows, they be up there, feet in the air. They cannot stay up there forever. Eventually, somehow, some way, they come down. So, if your purpose is to be aesthetically pleased and you want those views and those eyeballs and the things of that nature, yeah, BBLs ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere because the fabric of society is shifted. It's shallow, it's vain, vanity based. You can look at something that has no value because it looked like it has value. Rolls Royce, engine smoking, but it's parked and you can't see it. You'll buy that Rolls Royce without even test driving it. A lot of people say, no, because they under the assumption. So you'll pick that because it looks amazing. Turn it on, not right away, but after a while it's smoking. The value wasn't there, it just appeared to be there. So for that purpose, the BBL gonna stay. But once things come out, is it causing this? Is as a result of you getting that, people might take an initiative to say to themselves, whoa, maybe I don't want to go that route because I don't want to be affected in that way. And I was using that integrity piece because that's gone now. It's over with. What can you do? How you look? The level of shallowness that's taking over our society is astronomical. And it's a shift happening in culture. It's a shift happening in Europeanized and modernized way of thinking. So if I'm a plastic surgery doctor and I'm making a bag off doing BBLs, why not? I'll put a discount on that $7,000 BBL and give you a $4,000 BBL. Why not put a discount on that $12,000 tummy tuck and give you a $7,000 tummy tuck? Why not put an augmentation on them breasts for $12,000, give you $5,000, and I'm gonna run it up, and I'm gonna do everything that I've been trained to do, whatever that knowledge may be, to do it the right way. However, I'm going based on training. I'm not going based on facts that could change and biology that can change and universal principles that can change. And God created you, and I'm finna go in there and manipulate that because God gave me this special hand that might not be as profound as God, but he allowing me to. I mean, and men, by us being visual creatures, we are going to be attracted to the initial aspect of it. However, what it smell like, what it feel like, if you're into tasting what it tastes like, if you're into the energy, what the energy like behind that. Is it getting you the results? But I'm not thinking the people care about that right now. BBLs, I must say, are taking over after I just did this whole synopsis. And I got evidence and I got stats in front of me because I keep stats that the ratio of women that's getting it 7 years ago has increased dramatically, and other things falling under the BBL, Botox, lip injections, cheekbones. Like I said, they got things Where the man they got the way you can get lipo and don't nobody want to work for it. They want it easy. Some people say, I'm gonna go get it, then I'm gonna work out. That's gonna be they. I just want to know if you looking to have results in whatever you trying to do in life, are you obtaining those results and are you getting those results? Because men ain't changing. We're gonna be who we are. Uh, it's gonna be a multitude of a certain type of man that's gonna continue to cheat, be promiscuous, unless they are taught to be honest and upfront, and unless the women accept them for being honest and upfront. But if you accept the liar, most likely that's gonna carry over for the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. Because men are attracted creatures and they don't know how to display themselves in a way where I could just be honest. As you get older, you learn that, but I could just be honest with you and upfront with you, and either you accept it or not. And vice versa. Women are becoming much more, I don't like using that word when it comes to that, but it's reality. You can't be capping on these apps. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no cap on the app. So women becoming a lot more masculine than they was at one point, and that's also allowing them to get in they masculine bag and say, "I'm gonna do it." It don't matter what he like. I can come to you and be like, "You beautiful," and I can do everything under the sun to show you that I'm not just saying that. I'm proving to you with hands, with tongue, with attitude, with money, and you still say, "Well, that ain't enough. I'm gonna go." So it don't matter what we really think. It's just a reality. And we can go deeper in depth with this conversation. But I really stay on the surface with it, just based on until it's time to really go in depth with these conversations. So yeah, uh, the changing of the body augmentation, the things of that nature. Yes, it's a level of takeover that's really happening because I'm seeing it, and I'm I pride myself on being aware, acknowledging what I see in front of me, acknowledging the things that I read, acknowledging the things that people do, acknowledging the things that people say. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing a takeover, and I don't see it going anywhere, nowhere, anytime soon. So it's out there, it's in front of your face. So to answer your question, yes, BBLs are taking over. Let me know what you think. I see you in a little while. All right.